Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up, my people? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Monday afternoon. What's up, my folks? How's everybody feeling? What's up, people? What's up, people? Sorry, my YouTube is on. Ah, what up, y'all? Good afternoon, to all my good people. I'm back once again. This time, YouTube. Back to bring back some of that boxing. I had something different I was supposed to be doing. I was supposed to be doing the word of the day. That kind of distracted this what I'm about to talk about is kind of distracted that. I'm probably gonna save that word of the day for tomorrow. Because this really distracted me and bothered me. As you could, you look at my thumbnail, as you can tell, it really bothered me. But so I'm gonna save that word of the day for tomorrow. Promise y'all, I got y'all. Because it's very important that we talk about what that word means. But like I did earlier, today and yesterday, and this will be it after this week. I won't keep doing the. I won't keep doing this. It's gonna be it. 'Cause some people like to drag things. I'm not gonna drag this. So today, this will be it with it. Um, of course, we all seen the fight Saturday. See my thumbnail. You see what it is, and we gonna get into it. We ain't about to BS. We ain't about to sugarcoat it. Let's get into it. So for my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Doug Zone podcast. Let's go. D Free, what's up? Yo, D Free, I sent you the link. There go the most beautiful woman in the world. My baby, my wife, my best friend, my partner in crime, my ride or die. This is McLean. What's up, baby? D Free, look in your DM. You should see it in there. I sent it to Crush too, so I don't know if Crush got it. I'm not sure if he did. Um, YouTube be bugging. I just went live. It says one view 1 hour ago, and I just went live today. I just went live now, like 3 minutes ago. I don't know what the hell is wrong with YouTube and why they do that. That is strange as hell. It makes it look like I did it like 1 hour ago, and I just jumped on now. Uh, well, Forster, what's this? Robinson, whatever the dude name is, Sakio, whatever the hell y'all call him. I can't pronounce his name because right now the name doesn't matter. Highway robbery. We have seen a lot of robberies in boxing, right? Multiple, multiple. But this one right here took the cake. And I know I talked about it Sunday. But yeah, I spoke about it yesterday, today, and after today, I'm not addressing it anymore. As far as that fight, what I want to address more or less is the judges. It's not the fighter's fault that we got the result that we got. Um, But at the same time, people will say, yeah, it is the fighter's fault because you should have stopped that man. And well, guess what? Everybody is not meant to stop anybody. Everybody's not meant to knock anybody out. Everybody's not meant to do that. There's just some fighters that you're not going to be able to go in there and do that with. It's that simple. Even though if we might be able to see it, but what we see and what they feel in that ring is two different things. So I do try to credit on what I see a fighter do in the ring because not all of us can get in there and do that. Um, I will say this that I don't care how anybody felt the fight should have went. That was a bunch of BS. I said it, I've said it, and I'm just gonna keep saying it. That right there was a bunch of BS. I don't even know what the hell that was. I don't. It was disgusting. It was disgraceful. And you guys need to be dealt with. That's simple. You guys need to be dealt with. I There's no other way to put it. You guys need to be dealt with. You can't seriously tell me that that's how boxing works. You can't tell me that's how boxing works. That's a bunch of BS. It doesn't matter what the scorecards were. It didn't match up or add up to what happened in that ring. It didn't. What hurts me more is not that the guy that I wanted to win won, but you took it away. It was more or less of how these guys take so much time away from their family, from watching their kids walk and talk, or just miss that their kid got a good grade in school because they had to go away for about 2 months, maybe three. And you guys just take away that opportunity from them. Tay Tay, what's up, my Long Island sister? Smash that like button on your way in, man. On your way in and on your way out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is where it goes down at No Doug Zone Podcast. Let's go. Y'all take the time to take stuff away from them. And I want to know what gives you the right to take away from these guys who spend time doing something that you probably never did a day in your life. For them to give 8 to 10 weeks of their life away from their families to hustle. They miss all this. This is what people are not realizing, that these fighters are regular people too. They got families. They make sacrifices to go away. I have no problem with a man that loses and when he loses fair and square. But when a man actually goes in there and does what he's supposed to do, and you take that away from him, everybody's not meant to go in there and stop somebody, and everybody's not meant to go in there and knock somebody out. If it was that easy, that man would have been put to sleep. So it said a lot about him. D Free, what's up, my brother?
You speaking on Shakur?
No, hell no, man.
I'm about to say.
You don't see my thumbnail? My thumbnail ain't got no Shakur on it. I
I
ain't
ain't,
even on that no more.
I ain't see the thumbnail. You speaking on these
Yeah,
ass judges?
yeah, yeah, man. I'm on that. I'm sorry, D Free. That we've had a lot of robberies, D Free, but that one really, for some reason, man, I wasn't in the building, but that one really touched me. Not because I'm a fan of Oshaki, even if it would have happened to what you call it. I'm not a. I'm like you. I'm not a. I'm fair. I'm fair. If a man won, he won. That right there touched me. It bothered me. I didn't like that.
Yeah, there. That was a hard one for Oshaki.
I mean, then they start talking about how these judges are not that experienced. They only judge 26 fights or this fight. I'm like, well, where the hell y'all get these dudes from? No disrespect. Y'all getting them from amateur boxing? Where y'all getting them from?
Well, I mean, they professional judges. They just haven't judged title fights like that. Um, but I kind of blame Oshaki's trainer because you know who the judges are before y'all get in that fight. You know who the judges are. And the thing that Oshaki trainer should have said when he saw who the judges was, he should have said, "Hey, Oshaki, These guys haven't been judging that many title fights. You can't leave it in the hand of the judges. They don't know everything that they supposed to be seeing. You can't leave it in their hands. You gotta go out there and take it because
Yeah,
because Robert Kasakiao, he has nothing to lose. You do. You got everything to lose because
yeah.
you remember how hard it was to get a fight before you got that title. So you can't lose that title if you want to stay active and you want to stay at the top of the weight class. You can't lose that title. So that's what I would have been saying if I was Oshaki's trainer. I'm like, "Dawg, you got to go out there and take it, dog. You got to take it."
Now, do you agree with this? What Jason Allen said? Because he's not the first person that said this.
That was a robbery to protect Neverati. I don't know if it was a robbery to protect Neverati because I don't think that Bob Earn would have put him in there with Neverati because there's no reason to put him in there with Neverati. They both were champions. It's not like Oshaki was Neverati's manager. Bob Earn could he's both they both Bob Earn fighters. Bob Earn could just say, "No, I'm not making that fight." So I don't know if it was to protect Neverati. I think it was more so. Um, I think it was more so the judges was just wasn't good enough to be judging that fight. They should have been on the lower level judging championship fights until they worked their way up because that fight you have to in order to judge a fight like Oshaki Foster and Robert Kasakiel, you need to know what those two fighters normally do. You need to know what they normally do. So when you see in the fight, you say, okay, this ain't nothing out of the norm because it would look like Oshaki was on the back foot and Robert Kasakiel was dictating the fight. But if you look at Oshaki Foster's fight, he's a boxer. He's not a boxer puncher. He's a boxer. So he's going to move around. He's going to fight on the back foot at times in the fight, and then he's going to come forward at times in the fight. Robert Kasakiel is more so a come forward fighter. So you got to know what these fighters like to do in the ring. Now, if you would have saw Osaki coming forward and Robert Kasakiel on his back foot, then you could say, you know what, I this is not what they normally do.
He said, did they say during the fight whoever won would get never? I think, yeah, I think at some point I heard that.
I know Osaki put him for a rematch already. He said he won his rematch. So I
Yeah,
don't I don't know if there was a rematch clause or not, but he said
somebody
he
said it was. Somebody said it was. I'm like, well, I don't know. I didn't get deep into that. I knew when they did that. I said, if it's not a rematch clause, dude ain't taking it.
then again, you know what? Because Bob don't normally do rematch clauses. So if there was a rematch clause in there, it could have been they wanted Kasakiel to get a title to get a title before he retired, and they know
Yeah.
Osaka's going to win it in the rematch. They could have. I mean, they could have did that. It could have been that.
Oh, dang.
They just wanted
It,
Kasakiel to get a title before he retires.
I mean, any way you look at it, that's foul.
Yeah, I mean it is, but I mean
Damn.
that could be the thing because if you look at Top Rank, they normally don't give out rematch clauses like that. I mean, the only one that I know of as of late was Devin Haney and Cambosis, and that was because it was a one sided rematch clause only for Cambosis, not for Devin Haney.
Yeah. That's. I'm telling you, man. I'm. I'm just sitting there baffled, like, what is going on, man? Like, we got to do better, man. I mean, and then you sit there and say, yo, you can't leave it in the judge's hands. Cool, but like I said, everybody's like, we can't take nothing away from him now. If it was meant for Oshaki to go in there and stop him or knock him out, I think it would have happened.
Um, I
We can't say like he was in there with a bum.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I think Oshaki is a bigger puncher than Shakur Stevenson. I think he's a bigger puncher than Shakur Stevenson. When Robert Kasakian was fighting Shakur Stevenson, they was checking on Robert Kasakiel for like 3 rounds straight to make sure that he was okay to go. I didn't see them checking on Robert Kasakiel when he was fighting Oshaki. So I don't think Oshaki went in there with the mind frame of I gotta take this guy out. I think he went in there to say I can't lose. I just can't lose this fight. I gotta fight a style where I shouldn't lose. But
Yeah,
sometimes sometimes when you fight like that and you got another guy that's coming forward, whether he's landing punches or not, he's throwing a lot of volume. Because if you look at it, he threw almost 200 punches more than Oshaki Foster. So he's throwing a lot of volume, whether he's hitting or he's missing. The judges
yeah,
see one guy's being more busy than the other guy. So
yeah,
they tend to lean that way when one fighter is more busy than the other one. They tend to lean towards the guy that's more busy, whether they landed or not, because neither one of them landed a lot of shots. Oshaki only landed, I think, like 109, and Kaseki landed like 79. So they neither one of them landed a whole lot of shots. Oshaki threw 400 and something. Kaseki threw 600 and something. So it
yeah.
wasn't like it was a whole bunch of punches landed. It was just they was throwing a lot of shots.
Um, and I'm like, what hurt me the most was to stand there and watch that man be in that ring with tears in his eyes. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Because
I
these guys
I
work
know.
hard.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, all of them sacrifice. They sacrifice something. I mean, when you get
Yeah,
into when you get into professional sports, you're going to sacrifice time away from your family and stuff like that. So they all sacrifice something. But I think it was more so he had tears in his eyes. For one, he knew he beat him, and two, he knew how hard it was for him to get that title. And now if he doesn't get the rematch, he got to work himself all the way back up unless somebody's willing to get in the ring with him. Unless one of those other champions are willing to get in the ring with him. Now he can go ahead and call out Lamont Roach if he don't get the rematch with Kaseki. Lamont Roach want to fight him. Maybe Lamont Roach give him that shot. I mean, who knows?
yeah. Um, and that's the thing because you could find yourself starting all over again. And let's be real, it's not like Oshaki is 24 years old.
Nah, he's like 30, 33, 34,
Yeah,
something.
yeah. So people might say, "Yeah, well, he's not that old." Listen, he ain't got that much time either.
You could say he not that old, but if you got to realize what Oshaki been through. That man,
Yeah,
that man was locked up. That man picked up boxing at a late age, and
yeah.
now he's fighting. He ain't got too many more fights left in him. I mean, unless he be one of those guys that fight well past his primes, he ain't got too many good fights left in him. I say probably about 5 or 6 more good fights, and then you're going to start to see Oshaki on the decline.
You think Father Time will show up, or is
It,
it too soon?
it'll show up. It's just a matter of when will it show up. It's definitely going to show up. That ain't no question. It's just a matter of when
You
it's
know,
going to.
it's up. Yeah, it's it's a hard one for me, man. And I understand people see things different, and these type of things happen in boxing. But that's the thing, man. It's like, dog, this got to stop, and I know it ain't gonna stop. But it's like, how much longer do we put up with this shit, man? This is crazy, man. I just hate to see those guys go through that, and I don't care what nationality they are, what color they are, because, like I said, man, everybody works hard.
I mean, we felt the same way when they robbed Fox, and Fox wasn't a big name like that, but we felt the same way when they robbed him because that man put on a hell of a performance, and they robbed him. I
Yeah,
mean, it doesn't matter who the fighter is. If you
yeah. It
see
don't
the
matter who it is.
just like we got mad when they robbed Maxie Hughes against Cambosis. Maxie Hughes clearly
Oh
won.
God,
So it don't matter when you see a robbery. It's a robbery. I don't care what their skin color is. I don't care who the fighter is. If it's a robbery, it's a
exactly.
robbery. I keep it 100 for all of them because, like I said, I have no favorite fighter. I ain't got no dog in the race. I got
Yeah.
love for all these fighters in the ring. Outside the ring, that's a different story. But in the ring, I got a love for all these fighters because they put on a sport that I like to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So people after a while they start to throw race into it, and I'm like, look. Like you said, if I like you, I like you. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Know what I mean? And if it would have happened the other way around, like I said, if it would have happened the other way around, Shockey didn't win, like he didn't really do anything, and they would have gave him the win, I'd have said, nah, Shockey, you ain't get that.
No, exactly.
You
I
ain't
would have
get
been.
that.
I'd have been on Kaseki outside. I'm like, man, Kaseki got robbed. That's the second
Yeah.
time Kaseki got robbed. That's
Now
exactly.
the fanboys, or the people who just would have been like, you supposed to be going for your brother. Those are the ones I can't have a conversation with because everything with them is just race. I do support my fighters. I do that, but
Hey,
just because I'm black, that doesn't mean every fighter I'm gonna support got to be black. Oh, forget the rest of them. Black, 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 black. No, I'm not. That's not how I grew up. I grew up loving everybody. I'm not just gonna support a guy because of the color of his skin. I'm not doing that.
Kaseki black, just like Oshaki. Both of them niggas black.
Yeah, but you know how these idiots are.
I don't care.
You know how it's always been. You know,
I
it's,
don't care getting out of hand.
you know how these idiots are. You supposed to go for your man. You don't get your stupid.
Well, I'm half Puerto Rican anyway, so it don't matter to me. You can't tell me to do nothing.
You know what?
Well, you ain't going for your brother. Which brother? You talking about Shakur or you talking about Tank Davis? Which brother you talking about? Because I'm a little bit of both of them. You talking about Matthias or you talking about Gary Russell? I'm a little bit of both of them. So which one you talking about?
Hey, boy, you stupid. Smash that like button. Yes, sir, Jason. Yeah. So my thing is this, right? How do we change up this with the judges, or does everything just stay the same and there's nothing we can do about it?
I mean, it's nothing we could do about it except for petition to the commission. That's the only thing we could do. We can petition to them. Maybe if enough fans is fed up with how the judges been judging and they all petition to the commission, maybe they make a change. I don't know.
I think a lot of people. I think stuff like that can happen, but we got a lot of people who don't want to help and participate in that because they just too busy being fans. No, I'm not gonna do all that, man. I ain't gonna do all that. I don't
Well,
care. I just
well,
want to see them fight, and those are the ones I can't stand because you
well,
don't care. You don't care about how the fight comes out. What's the results? You just want to see a fight. And I'm
no,
like, bro, no, man, because they could easily rob somebody. A robbery could be right around the corner waiting before the fight even
no.
happens. When it happened Saturday night, they knew about it before that man even got in that ring. That wasn't something that was just planned.
This how you do it. This is how you do it. You get with the other content creators. All of the content creators get with each other, and you get your supporters to sign their petition because they might not listen to you. My supporters might not listen to you, but they'll listen to me. Your supporters might not listen to me, but they'll listen to you. Same with the other Blue Blood supporters. Same with BFTB supporters, G5, Kui. Everybody have their own supporters. They might not listen to me, but they'll listen to them. They go to their channels on a regular basis. So if they can get their supporters to sign that petition, if all of the content creators can get together and come up with a petition, and they can get their supporters to sign those petitions, then we didn't did it. It ain't one person trying to pass around a petition for everybody to sign.
Well, I think that's where we're losing at in that department because I'm like everybody don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't all have to sing kumbaya. We all don't have to sing kumbaya. And I'm not saying we got to exchange each other's phone numbers to do stuff like that. But if we give a damn about the sport like we say we do, then yeah, I agree. Free. Think everybody should. I
Yeah.
think everybody should because if you don't do that, then you can't complain. It's almost like voting. You can't complain and you don't vote. You know what I'm
That's why.
saying?
That's, that's why I'm not complaining about who get in the presidency this year. because I ain't voting for neither one of them. So whoever get in there, either way you look at it, we fuck either way you look at it. So I'm not voting because either way, we
D
fuck.
free. I told you earlier, you going straight to hell of gasoline draws, and I meant that.
If
You
Joe
go to hell of gasoline.
if Joe Biden is in there, dog, we fuck because he's gonna be sleep behind. If Trump is in there, we fuck because this nigga just gonna push the button whenever the fuck he feel like pushing.
Yo, I swear I can't have you up here.
I'm just
Oh
saying.
my God, I can't have you up here. But it's almost the same thing that you saying doing. So if you're not gonna do that, he said, D free, you should write in Clarence on your no.
I can see Clarence now being a daggone independent. He be independent. They be like, hold the fuck up. Wasn't this nigga this on YouTube? How the fuck he goddamn debate? Hey,
I ain't messing with y'all. Hell nah. I'm not messing with y'all.
be
But it's
like on
it's.
Distinguished Gentlemen,
You said what?
like Eddie Murphy. I said, be like on Distinguished Gentlemen when Eddie Murphy just put his name on the ballot, but it was the same name as a former congressman that had passed away. They just went ahead and voted for him anyway because he had the same name. And that nigga made it into Congress. He was like, he ain't know shit about being a goddamn Congress.
Man, look, I'm not built for none of that, y'all. Shit, the thought was great, but not me. But that would be a good idea, though. That would be a good idea. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Oh, what's going on, Smoke? Oh man. But yeah, these judges gotta do better. They gotta do better.
Yeah. So, but okay, so there is a rematch clause. Do we know for a fact? What he said? Hey, Clarence could fix boxing if he was. You know what? The problem is with that, ERTs, is that they wouldn't want people like me, D Free, people who really care about the sport. You would think they would want people like us to fix it. But people like us come in and we're trying to fix certain things that they used to doing and they've been doing the last 20 years. People like us, man, they're trying to blackball us or find a way to get us up out of there. Because that's what they do to people. Nobody wants to correct anything. Anybody who's trying to correct something, they looking to get them out of there.
I'm not gonna be in charge. I'm just gonna put somebody in charge. I'm gonna put Mr. Gary Russell in charge.
Now, I don't. Now, out
That
of
nigga
all people,
ain't gonna come. They gonna be like, all right, shawty. Everybody out there join.
man, out of all people in America, you gonna pick. You know he don't have no filter. You know he don't have no filter neither. You gonna pick him?
No, listen, shawty. Everybody out this joint, y'all need to get y'all shit together. Cause I ain't tripping. Y'all niggas out this motherfucker lunching. I ain't fucking with y'all bammers like that. Y'all gotta get this shit straight.
He said, "Bro, you could swear into the office with that white Peter." I ain't messing with ERTs. He's stupid, man. But yeah, man. That idea don't sound too bad, man. I don't know, man. We may have to start reaching. I might have to reach out to some people about that. Might have
Oh,
to reach out to some people about that.
can I tell you something? I mean, I try to tell you
Yeah.
I be right. I try to tell you I be right. You thought you was gonna get Bomac to go against what I was saying about Keyshawn and Odula. And Bomac was like, hell no, I ain't putting Keyshawn in there with Odula. Ah! Ah! I try to tell you, dog, they know what the hell they see.
Yeah, when I read that comment, I said, "Oh, damn, Bo."
They know what they see when they see Odula. That dude is a monster.
The scary thing about him, right, is that I can't remember anybody that was 20 years old exactly like him. We've seen a lot of guys start out at 20. I don't remember. And no disrespect to Floyd, to Zab, and a lot of guys who started out at pro when they were 18, 19, and 20. But it's something different about Abdullah, boy. Abdullah just doesn't beat you up. He actually hurts you. Like nah, bro.
Yeah,
Ain't
I was a police officer. Now I'm a special police officer.
man. Look, ELT. So I don't know what he talking about.
He
I
said,
just
"Put me."
know that he ain't the man that won't giving me a ticket, so you won't see me drive. You won't see me
Yeah,
drive.
I mean Floyd at 20 years old, Floyd was good, but I don't think Floyd had the maturity that Abdullah got at 20 years old. I don't
What
think
pisses
Floyd was that mature.
what I don't want people to do is to keep saying that they're putting him in there with who they supposed to put him in there with, because you're gonna have to remember that these guys that they're putting him in with are experienced. These guys have had a lot of fights, and he's just treating these guys like they just walked into a gym.
No, I'm gonna tell you like this: they are putting Abdullah putting guys in there with Abdullah and Keyshawn and all those guys at that lower level that's not quite proven yet. They are putting them in there with guys that they supposed to be putting them in there with, because who they putting them in there with for the most part is somebody who's a little bit tougher than the last guy. He's a little bit tougher than the last guy. So yeah, they putting them in there who the
Well, the reason why I say that is because even though I mean when we say that, we don't know how it's going to go, so that's why I be like he put them in there who he's supposed to. But I'm like, yeah, but, and then if this doesn't go the way everybody think it's going to go, you know what I'm saying? Not I'm just saying for if something if, you know what I'm saying, if something happened, then they go, well, he's not, well,
no. I
he
know what
wasn't
you
ready.
I know what you
Yeah,
saying. They saying it like it's an easy test for him. No, it's not. No, it's not.
no, it's not. No,
It's
it's not.
it's a little bit tougher than the last guy. Well, at least it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be an opponent that's a little bit tougher than the last guy.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not somebody. Oh, he's way overclass in it. Well, we don't know how much overclass he is because this guy only got 12 fights. This guy got 32 fights. We don't know how much
And
overclass he is.
and Keyshawn and Abdullah are not too far off as far as having fights. What was that? How many fights was that for Keyshawn this week? His 11th or his 12th?
That was his 11th fight, and that was Abdullah's 14th fight.
You see what I'm saying? If you watch how the fight, both of those fights went,
Abdullah is much more
I
polished.
watched. I didn't like with Keyshawn. No disrespect, I didn't know if I was watching boxing or if I was watching the
I'm
Royal
gonna tell you.
Rumble.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is. When people say much more polished, I'm gonna tell you how polished Abdullah is. You know how you put the polish on your shoes and you go to shine and then you want that mirror shine. Abdullah is
Hmm.
patent leather. Keyshawn is just brushing the paint on the shoe. That's where they at
Oh
right now.
damn!
That's where
Oh
they at right
damn!
now.
Oh damn! You said that. Hey, Bo, see this? Bo, he
You
said
just
that. Bo, I didn't say that.
you
He
just
said it.
started buffing Keyshawn out. Abdullah is already patent leather. That
Hey,
nigga
you know
shine.
what? My next conversation, I'm gonna have them up because I'm gonna start entertaining that. Because next year, for some reason, I want to see that happen. But you said out your own mouth that if it don't happen sooner, and you start letting Abdullah get real hot, Keyshawn might be in trouble.
If they don't make the fight before the end of next year, Keyshawn would never be able to beat Abdullah. He would
And
never.
Abdullah's not even in his grown man strength. But Jesus, that boy fight like he got the grown man strength already. I'm like, what
I'm gonna
happens when he gets his grown man strength? What
I'm
happens when he gets that?
tell you why Keyshawn would never be able to beat Abdullah if they don't make it by the end of next year. Because Abdullah is fighting 4 or 5 times a year. Keyshawn is fighting once, maybe twice a year. He's fighting once, maybe twice a year. Abdullah's fighting 4 or 5 times a year. Keyshawn,
You know what? You're absolutely right. You're
Keyshawn,
absolutely right.
Keyshawn and Abdullah started their pros right around the same time. I think Abdullah started 2022. Keyshawn might have been the year before that,
And
2021,
Keyshawn is what, 25, 26?
something like somewhere around there. But Keyshawn started, I think it was like 21. I think it was 2021. Keyshawn started the pros. Abdullah started at 22. Abdullah got 14 fights. Keyshawn got 11. Abdullah's fighting for he fought 4 times last year. He fought 5 times in 2022. That man is fighting 4 or 5 times a year. If they don't make it by the end of next year, he would never be able to beat Abdullah.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. I don't understand it.
I mean, they're gonna put him in there, and it's going if they wait, they put him in there with Abdullah, and they make them wait. They make them wait 3-4 years. Abdullah's gonna stop Keyshawn. He's gonna stop him.
Um, he probably will. I had to get my hat. I was gonna wear a hat, but I put it back in the closet. Never wore it. Um, yeah, it's the man. What he said, the man took a. Oh yeah. Well, I'm rooting that next year it happens. I think it'll be big on Top Rank. And let's hope next year they make it happen, man. I would love to see it. The week of the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Matter of fact, the week of the day of the Puerto Rican Parade. Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn Davis.
This is the question that I had, and I didn't get a chance to ask it when we was on live earlier.
Okay.
Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson are cool. They brothers. They would never fight each other.
Yes, sir.
Keyshawn is number 3 in the WBC. What happens if they mandate that fight?
They gonna take it. No matter how much you say you ain't gonna fight your brother, you gonna take it. The price, especially if the price is right, you gonna take it. He'll take it.
I'm a,
Unless something happens where he goes to somewhere else and he's like, well, I ain't gotta fight him. I'm going somewhere else.
I'm gonna
He
tell you
said
like this:
Shakur retires.
if they don't take whichever one doesn't take that fight, they go down as a duck. Everybody going, oh no, that's his brother. They nigga, they ain't
I
blood
think
brothers.
they're not, but since they all came over together over there in Top Rank, but the problem is this: we can still be brothers and we can still be friends. This is business. We're helping each other. We're helping each other feed each other's families.
But
So at the
didn't
end of the day, that's just like Jihad Tucker. That's just like Jihad Tucker and Xander Zayas. They cool. But when Jihad Tucker called him out and Xander's like, yeah, well, if he wants to retire early, yeah, we'll do it. If you want that. I'm
I mean,
waiting to see if that happens.
they cool. They said they would never fight each other. That came out of their mouth. We would never fight each other. That's my brother. I would never fight him. Keyshawn going
I
around
mean,
telling everybody I'm the best at 135. Shakur going around telling everybody he the best at 135. Well, if they mandate that fight and y'all don't fight each other, I mean, I understand y'all cool, but Shakur and Jamel Herring was
I'm not
cool,
gonna lie. Somebody's definitely gonna be labeled. Somebody's definitely gonna be labeled a duck.
and they're gonna be always labeled a duck until they
And
fight.
I feel like it's messed up. I'm gonna say this. I feel like it's gonna come from Keyshawn's side
Nah,
more than Shakur's side.
I think it's gonna come from Shakur.
Think
I,
so?
I think Shakur gonna say, "Nah, I'm not fighting him. That's my little brother. I'm not fighting him." I think Keyshawn, because Keyshawn runs his mouth a lot. I think Keyshawn will take the fight. I think he'll be the one to take the fight because he got more to lose than Shakur do right now because Keyshawn, he's building his name as the businessman and he's next in line. If you don't take that fight, nigga, you ain't next in line. Your ass at the bottom of the damn list.
Well, I think they're gonna have to get these dudes out this comfortability where it's like, oh, we all brothers over here. We all hang out. We all go to each other families' houses. Your mama know my mama. Your daddy know my daddy. Man, all that go out the window.
That's another thing. Say Tank Davis moves out of the weight class and both of these guys got belts. They're not gonna go for undisputed. Both of them said they want to be undisputed. This will be Shakur's third weight class that he didn't get undisputed. That he didn't go for undisputed.
You know what?
get it. It's gonna be his third weight class that he didn't go for undisputed.
Because if he doesn't get the Tank fight, even if Tank doesn't move out of 35, let's say if Tank doesn't move out of 35, you're not gonna have really nowhere else to turn to at 35. Who else? If you really start looking around, even if somebody from 30 moved to 35, who? So it's like when you start looking around, you like, okay, he got a choice. It's either I gotta take this fight and not just put all your focus on the Tank fight because it might not be a go. So if it's not a go, I wouldn't mind him entertaining the Keyshawn Davis because it ain't. Yeah, I mean, yo, listen, man.
I'm just saying
If
that
that happens,
they don't.
if it happens, I'm all for it. Who
If
is Shakur signing with? Signing with? I don't. You know what? I don't know, man. I don't know. I said maybe Eddie Hearn if he decides to go to 40, because I don't know who Eddie has at 35. I haven't really checked for guys at
say
35
this,
over there.
somebody said this yesterday. I was on another channel. Somebody said this. They brought it up yesterday. They was like, maybe Shakur goes over there with Bud and deal with the turkey. He deal with turkey. I was like, I don't know if they want Shakur. I don't know if they want Shakur.
Nah, nah, I
So
don't think he should go following. No following nobody's footsteps but your own. You and Bud can still be brothers, but don't follow in nobody because what works for Bud ain't gonna work for you. It's two different levels. I want to see him go do his own thing. But you got my mind going with this whole Shakur and Keyshawn. You got my mind going. Got me thinking now. Got me thinking. But for some reason, they're gonna find a way to not make that happen. But I think the whole Abdullah Mason Keyshawn sounds a little more. Sound like to me we got a better chance of making that. For some reason, I want to see that because it ain't no brothers in that. Ain't no brothers in that. I'm not gonna fight you because you my brother.
they
But
trying to
Bomac already,
they
Bomac
trying
already.
they
Look,
trying
Boback already let us know today. Hell no.
trying to bring Abdullah up into their camp. They like, yeah, that Shakur was like, yeah, that's my little brother. I'm like, yeah, you want to put him as your little brother, but you ain't trying to get that smoke.
what? Why he everybody little brother? He everybody little brother.
Nah,
Ain't nobody, ain't nobody trying to have no smoke with Abdullah. You
ain't
know that's my
nobody.
little brother, right?
Don't nobody want no smoke with that dude. I try to
Damn.
tell people. I try to tell people like a lot of people was clowning me because I had
I
a
want
dude
to see.
number 5 on my pound for pound. I keep telling y'all, I don't look at the pound for pound the same way y'all do.
I
I
want
look
to
at their
see.
skill set. I ain't looking at no accolades and none of that. Y'all can have all the
Oh,
accolades you
damn
want.
it. I forgot about old Andy. God darn it. Man, Free, how you allow me to forget about Andy?
That because
Damn it.
Andy ain't as active as he should be, being though he's a prospect at daggone at the pros. The man only got what 2, 3 fights.
What?
He only
Oh,
got like
yeah. Well, yeah.
and he's 28, 29 years old. That man need to be fighting like 4 or 5 times a year to get his daggone name up there.
He damn near 30, man. What the hell?
Yeah, he only got like 2 or 3 fights and he like 28, 29.
He damn near 30, and that's all. Yeah, man. You better get the fighting.
Yeah. That's why I said I don't know about going over to Eddie Hearn because Andy's over there. He ain't getting no work. Andy ain't getting no work. He's under Eddie Hearn. He ain't getting no work.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. That's yeah. He gotta step up. He damn near 30.
Yeah, but see, the Klitschko brothers never fought, but they real blood brothers.
Yeah, they real blood brothers.
Those are real blood brothers. I can
Like
understand that. They real
when you see
blood
the
brothers.
Klitschko's, when you see the Klitschko's, the Charlos, these are all blood brothers. Man. I'm not fighting my blood brother.
I can,
I spent enough doing that coming up.
yeah,
You can't wave money in my face and have me fight my blood brother. I ain't doing that.
I could see them not fighting. I could see the Russells not fighting. I could see the Charlos not fighting. Those are real blood brothers. And not to mention, none of those guys was put in a position to fight each other. The Klitschko's, they both was champions. They was like, Are y'all going to fight for undisputed? They was like, why would we? We
Yeah,
got the belts. The belts is in the family. We don't need to fight each other. We both champions.
yeah. Yo, I don't know why YouTube is not letting me give out no ranches, and I'm trying to do it from my phone. Lately, they've been acting real crazy. I'm not doing it for my tablet. I've been trying to do it for my phone. I don't know what they got going on. It's
Uh,
crazy.
um,
It's Ortiz. I was trying to get him.
that's because they want Ortiz to get shot first. He got to be a casualty of war. See the wrenches. You see the wrenches are blue. It represents the blue heart shield. We got to bring you back to life after you get shot. It's the blue,
Yo, Ortiz, man, just ignore him because yo, he on some BS today.
it's
I don't know
blue heart
what we got
shield.
going on, man.
You gotta get shot first, and then we gotta bring you back to life. That's how you get the rent.
Freeze a damn fool, man. Yo, you was a boy, you something different, boy. I promise to God, you something different, man. I swear, man. Yeah, Andy, damn, Andy, you gotta step it up, baby. 2, 3 fights and 28 years old, damn.
Let me see exactly how many fight. I'm almost certain that it's like 2 or 3.
Look, he said I ain't worried.
I'm almost
Oh man.
3. I'm about to look it up right now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm trying to get this man wrenched up, but it's not even doing it. It ain't never did that. It used to say monitor, like it ain't even saying like that's crazy. Hold on, EOTs. Let me see what I could do for you because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, 3 fights, 3-0, one knockout. I knew it was like 2 or 3.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, EOTs. Now I got you.
Oh, he got a fight coming up. He got a fight coming up August 3rd. He's fighting on the undercard of Bud Crawford. He got a fight coming up.
I had to go do it another way. Okay,
Hold
I
on one
got
second.
EOTs.
Hold on one
He
second.
got a fight coming up on the August 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay, it's official. Well, it's beneficial. I forgot he's on that card. I'm interested in that card too. I'm gonna definitely come back and say something about that card. Um, Oshaki's at what? 126, 130. I got a big old alert. Ha ha ha. Yeah, smash that like button, y'all. Get these likes up. Get these likes up, baby. I appreciate y'all for joining me this afternoon. Thank y'all so much. I've been on since 5:15. Probably gonna be on just a little longer. Then we're gonna end it. Got work to do out here, but this is very interesting, my brother. Free with um the whole Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, and even us saying Keyshawn Davis and Abdullah Mason. That's something that I would definitely want to see, and I'm gonna stir up the pot with that one too. We gonna get into that one heavy. That one sounds real good. Let me see. Is there anybody else that I need to wrench up? Because I see how I can wrench you guys up now. They were giving me a hard time, but I got it now. Let me see. No, now I have to go into its channel activity, and so now I got everybody. Got everybody. Everybody's Gucci. So it is another fight week this week, y'all. Of course, y'all know we got Jerome Bruce Ennis. I will be bringing that up. I'll probably be bringing to you Friday. So Friday will be a lot of boxing talk too, because we got my amateurs going this week. We will be live. Gotham Boxing Gym, and that will be the 12th, and then the 13th, the next day, will be Sweatbox Boxing Gym in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? So I won't be there, but the Bruce Ennis, July 13th. It's going down this week in Philly. Definitely going to be epic. So let's make sure we support, come out for that. And my amateurs is going to be on this week. New York boxing tournament. Y'all can catch me at a few gyms. This is a very big show in the city, so y'all just make sure you guys be on the lookout. We're gonna be doing some major things. Uh, there you go, brother free.
Yep.
So yeah, it's yeah, you know, you just mentioning that. I'm just saying, you mentioning that got me thinking, man. I'm just like, yo, he really got me thinking about this now,
Yeah, that
and
man
I'm like,
get to work. He got to get to work.
yeah, because you're only gonna be able to avoid, like, all of them can't think because they own a promotional company, and all we got to do is we
And I
got to
was
keep doing this and keep doing that, and we ain't got to fight each other. We ain't gonna fight each other. We ain't gonna never fight each other. At some point, what do you think is gonna happen?
yeah, I was right too. Andy Cruz only got 3 fights, and he's 28 years old.
He has what?
He got 3 fights, and he's 28. So I was right about that.
Okay, he should have way more fights than that. That's crazy,
My man stayed in the amateurs too long. That man stayed in the amateurs till he was what 27.
and that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So
That's that's that makes no sense.
that might be the next move for Keyshawn. Andy Cruz. See if you can get a victory over Andy Cruz finally.
How much credit you give him for that? I mean,
I give him some credit for it because Andy Cruz whooped his ass 4 times.
yeah, you just had to make that clear, didn't you? You just had to throw that one in there, didn't you?
I mean,
Boy,
I'm
I'm
just saying.
glad I ain't got Bomac. I'm glad I ain't got Bomac coming to this meet and greet. Cause you two, oh Jesus Christ, you two would be back and forth. I can see it now.
We want to be back and forth. M- Majority of the stuff he agree with me. I'm only
Yeah,
I'm only telling what the facts are. I mean, you can't argue the facts.
I mean, no, you can't argue the facts. You can't make it up. You really can't do nothing but accept it for what it is. And anytime you don't want to accept it for what it is, that sound like a you problem.
Right. I mean, what are you gonna say? Oh no, he ain't whoop do that. Did he win any of those fights? No. Okay,
No,
he
but
lost.
when he said no, but when you brought up the whole Abdullah Mason, he said, "Hell no, boy, I wanted to die on that live." I said, "Yo, he's still."
I don't be this joint making up stuff. Dog. They saw exactly what I saw. That dude is a problem. I've been telling people this for a minute. The only person, well, I ain't gonna say the only person, but the first person that was that was thinking the same way I was thinking is my man Knockout. I said Abdullah Mason is a problem. With the very first time I seen him, I think Abdullah Mason I think he had like 4 fights at the time. I like, dog, that dude's a problem. He's gonna be a problem for everybody at 35. And then I think maybe like a month or two later, Knockout started saying the same thing. He like, dog, Abdullah Mason a problem. And I've been saying Abdullah Mason is my number one prospect for a year and a half now, almost 2 years. I've been saying Abdullah Mason is the number one prospect. So I had him on my top 5 pound for pound since last year.
Mm, it's just to me, it's just it's scary with him. It's scary with him, and the most scary thing is not just about what he does in the ring. It's that I look at his age.
I'm gonna keep it 100, all the way 100. And some people ain't gonna like what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Get that man about 3 more years. Tank Davis ain't gonna want to see him neither.
I don't even
Tank,
think Tank's around. I don't, in my opinion, I don't even, and I could be wrong. I don't think Tank's around in 3 years.
I mean, he might not be. He might not be. But if
I'm
he
talking
is,
about in the sport, period. Like,
I know, that's what I'm saying. He might not be. That's what I'm
what
saying.
is Tank 30? What is Tank 30 now?
29. He be 30. I think he just
Oh yeah,
turned.
that's right. He's 29. I forgot.
He
Yeah,
just
he's
turned
29.
29.
He's the same age. He's the same age as Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, Tank Davis might not be around 3 years from now. He might not be. He might have got all the fights that he want to get, and he said, "You know what? I'm done." He might not be. But if he is, he ain't gonna want to fight Abdullah Mason 3 years from now.
But not only that, I can't see him still trying to make 35 3 years from now.
I don't think Abdullah Mason be at 35 3 years from now. So
And you know what? People gonna say you can't rush him. It's not about rushing him. Two things happens, right? Two things happen. Your body can't make that weight no more, and two, nobody wants no smoke at that weight. So what do you do? What do you do? You can't keep standing around waiting. That's why I'm not mad at Benavidez for going to light heavyweight. It's not like he was running from anybody. He wasn't running from nobody. Don't the main guy that I want smoke with don't want smoke with me. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Wait?
yeah,
I'm still in my prime. This dude could retire any day. I can't retire at 26, 27, 28 years old. Retire with what? I haven't accomplished anything. He could walk away whenever he wants to. He been a pro since he was 15, 16. He could walk away any day. Me, I got work to do. So, I feel him.
I'm telling y'all right now. I don't have no favorite fighters. My favorite fighter was Roy Jones and Sugar Ray Leonard, and them
Oh my God.
both of them dudes
Whenever Roy
retired.
hit you, it looked like whenever Roy Jones hit you, it looked like lightning struck. You
Yeah,
ain't
both
see where it came from.
retired years ago. So I don't have a favorite fighter. But Abdullah Mason really
Tommy Hearns was from me, man. Tommy Hearns, that was mine, man. That dude was.
Abdullah Mason making it real hard for me to keep saying that. He's making it real hard for me to keep saying I don't have a favorite fighter.
You don't see Tank moving up to hell no. I don't see him neither, Jay Gibson. I'm gonna keep it 100. I think he continues, and not to judge him, I think he continues to play it safe and cool, which that's what you want to do.
Y'all wrong. Both of y'all wrong. He
But
ain't he ain't moving it to 140 right now. He got a 7-fight deal. He got a
you think
seven
he's
fight.
going? So you think at some point he goes up there?
No,
But all right, so
I'm not,
who? So if he goes to he goes to 40, right? But all right, so you think he
I'm gonna
goes
tell you
over
like
there and because the only competition at 40 from what I see is over there at Matchroom. It's a lot of guys at 40 he can stomp out.
listen. Tank Davis got a 9-figure deal from Amazon. He has a 9-figure deal. Word on the
Oh,
street is word on the street is $240 million. That's the word on the street.
Jesus Christ.
And 7-fight deal. They ain't giving him 7 bullshit fights for $240 million. They want names. They want big name fights for $240 million.
Now, does
That's like 30,
depends. So in those 7 fights, is there a possibility in them 7 fights? Does Shakur have a role in that? Does Tiafimo have a role in that? Does Regis Prograis, like all these guys at 40, William
uh,
Zepeda, any of
Regis
these guys?
Regis Prograis, fuck no. But
He
uh, uh
said,
T.O., yes. Shakur, yes. He already just came out and said they on the
Jack
list.
Catterall.
Fuck no. He ain't no name. Devin Haney is on the list. It's T.O., Shakur, Devin Haney, Loma. He's about to fight him now. And there's a couple of other guys that's on the list. I don't
I
know
think
who.
that's bad for Devin. I
I
don't
don't
know
know who.
now because Devin's going to be gone for a little minute because I guess he's waiting for this guy to come back and I guess he can get his rematch.
I think the other one is Matias. I think the other one is Matias. I think Matias is on
Uh,
the list too. But daggone Regis? Hell no. Regis get put to sleep if he fight Tank Davis. Did you see how he look against Devin Haney? He gets put to sleep if he fight Tank Davis.
yeah, that
No,
was.
he got rocked badly by Devin Haney. Badly. He got rocked badly by Devin. And he got dropped. Nah,
I wonder if Pitbull ends up back on the list.
It might be Pitbull. Pitbull might be a rematch, and Ryan probably was a rematch. But now after what Ryan did, they was like, we ain't giving you no fight.
Nah, he don't deserve nothing.
We
He
ain't
don't
giving you
deserve
no.
a damn thing. And I never like to see fighters not make money, but when you do it to yourself, you do it to yourself. So there's
I think
consequences and repercussions behind that.
I think Pitbull is in there for a rematch. I think he might be on there. And like I said, I think Ryan was on there for a rematch, but at this point now, they not giving him a rematch. They like, no, you're not getting no rematch. Um, but yeah, those other big names that we know at 35 and 40, all of them names are on there. All of those names are on.
Mm. I'm interested to see what happens because Tank probably won't come back this year. So he probably won't come back this year. It'll be next year. He could come back this year if he wanted to, but I don't know if Tank
Who?
comes back December. Tank, if he comes back at the end of this year, like December or
Yeah,
something.
yes. Him and Loma, that fight is done. They just waiting to announce.
Oh, it's done.
My sources is telling me the fight is done. They just waiting to announce it. They will be fighting this year. It's going to be November, December.
Vegas.
They saying November. They saying it's going to be somewhere around November.
I,
But the
I
fight,
bet you. I bet you it'd be Vegas.
of course, it's in Vegas.
Bet you. I already know for a fact it's in Vegas.
Of
I
course,
can't get to no Tevin Farmer and T.O. Pitbull. Shakur. Did you say Tevin Farmer?
Tevin Farmer is not on that goddamn list. Tevin Farmer is not on that goddamn list. No, Tevin Farmer can't even see the goddamn list. He is not on that damn list. That man is not on that damn list.
Wait a minute, Jay Gibson said Tevin Farmer.
Tevin Farmer on the list. Tank, you ready? You ready, Tank? Are you ready?
Yo, yo, I'm dead right now. You miss.
That man ain't on no goddamn list. That's no
Hey,
damn.
Jay Gibson. Jay Gibson, you made my Jay Gibson. You made my afternoon, bro. I
No, they
love
talking.
you for that one.
I tell you right now, if they came out and said Tank Davis was fighting Tevin Farmer, niggas be like, man, Tank Davis, get the fuck out of here. Fight some goddamn Tevin Farmer.
I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna be the first time ever where I'll be like, not tonight, free. Nah,
No, if,
not
no,
tonight. I ain't doing-
if Tank Davis fight Tevin Farmer, dog, I swear to God, I'm clowning Tank Davis for the rest of his goddamn career. I'm like, Tank, come on, man. Come on, Tank. This is what you giving me now? This is the type of shit you giving me?
Yo, you know what's so crazy? Because I ain't heard from Farmer in a minute. So when he said that name, that kind of blew, like, that messed my head up. Because I'm like, I ain't heard about Tevin Farmer in a minute.
Hold on for a second.
Yeah. Oh, Jay Gibson, that was a good one. Tevin Farmer. Oh my God, I almost lost my mind just now. Oh my God. Smash that like button, y'all. We're not gonna be on here much longer. I already got my hour 15 in. It's actually hour, but 15. Well, it's been 4 minutes now. Hour and 4 minutes I've been going.
No, you know how irrelevant Tevin Farmer is.
Hour 19 minutes, excuse me.
That man was trying to fight daggone Mickey Bay.
Um, I didn't see nothing. I guess in the beginning I didn't see anything wrong with it because I'm like, I didn't know what position or predicament that they were in. So I'm like, I don't think neither one
No,
of them have been active like that.
there's nothing wrong with the fight. I'm just saying that's not no level. type of fighter that I want to see Tank Davis in the ring with.
No,
He's on that level of Mickey Bay.
and that's no disrespect to Farmer. It's no
No
disrespect,
disrespect to
but
Mickey
we got to call it for what
Bay
it
or
is.
There's no disrespect to Mickey Bay or Farmer, but
Yeah,
those
it's no
guys are
disrespect.
not on that level. They're not on that
But,
level.
there's as we like to say, there are levels to this. It's levels to it. I mean, it is what it is, man. It's levels, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I wanted to see him and Tank when they had that little run into each other. Well, I don't know where was they were in Las Vegas when they had that running.
Yeah, something like I forgot where it was at, but yeah, I
I
remember.
wanted to see it. I wanted to see that then, and I thought we'd have got it. When he told him to go get a belt, he was
No,
like, "Yeah, if I go get a belt and I come back, you know what I mean." I thought it was gonna happen then, and
Tank
it
was
never
thinking.
happened.
Tank was thinking like sticky fingers on Dag on Friday. Keep fucking playing with me, man. I'm gonna knock your fucking eye straight.
Yo, I can't stand this dude, man. Oh my god.
Tevin Farmer need to go fight what's your face? The daggone ring commentator that got his fucking eye fucked up. What's his name? The little
Teddy Atlas?
no, the Spanish dude. The Spanish dude. He
Oh,
just fought,
the one who fought Leo Santa Cruz.
yeah.
Uh, it started with a Mark. Oh man, I can't pronounce his name, man. I know you talking about though. I never could pronounce his name. You know what? You ain't right for that because that's the reason why that guy wear glasses a lot too. You ain't even right for that.
Exactly.
Hey, he was supposed to fight Tank at one time too, and there's something that happened with him.
That's his eye. That's what happened. He
That
was
it
supposed
was his eye, right?
yeah, he was supposed to fight Tank and he had a torn eye retina and his eye ain't been the same since.
Maybe that was the best thing for him from getting a sleeping pill.
Yeah, I mean, he would have lost that goddamn eye. That joint, that motherfucker got hit by a tank. That motherfucker would have just fell out his head. That joint would have said, "Poof!" He be like,
You
"Damn,
remember like you remember like Vampire in Brooklyn where he lost his eye?
right, let me get my motherfucker eye. This nigga tank that knocked my shit in the goddamn front. Hey, that's
Man, listen.
step on
I
it.
always I always tell people when you get in there with Tank, you guaranteed to go to sleep. You guaranteed to go to sleep. I don't care what you think about him. You'll get. I feel bad for Loma in some way. I think it'll be a competitive fight with him and Loma, but I think at some point, like all the rest of the opponents, he
Yeah,
will catch Loma.
Alvin Amares, that's his name.
There you
Alvin
go. Yeah,
Amares.
yep, there you go. I think at some point Tank catches him. Now, I don't want it to be Lomachenko's retirement party, but mess around, it could be his retirement party. Yeah, I couldn't pronounce his name. Tevin said he's.
He
Tevin
see,
said he's.
Tevin said he see something.
Oh, yo. Yo,
Hey,
Jake Gibson. Jake Gibson. Yo. Hey, yo, I'm not even playing with him right now. Tevin said he sees something.
Oh, my stomach
Yo,
hurt. Oh shit.
hey,
Oh,
hey,
he
hey,
said,
that's not even cool, man. That's not cool at all, Jay Gibson. That is not cool, bro. I promise to God that ain't cool. And you dead wrong for that comment.
oh, he seen something alright. It just wasn't Tank Davis. It was the opponent. He thought it was Tank. Uh, he
Look,
like,
Mickey, Bay, look,
that nigga taking a lot of shots.
Look, Mickey Bay and Tank is the same complexion. He was calling him Tank.
Right. Hold on. That nigga Tank taking a lot of shots. That nigga taking a lot of shots. I can take him. That nigga Tank was like, nigga,
Mickey
that
Bay
wasn't.
said, Mickey, Mickey Bay said, my name is Mickey Bay. Man, I know who you are, Tank. Oh, yo. Y'all are stupid. I'm not about to sit up here and do this with y'all, man. It's Monday, man. Y'all ain't about to do that. Yo, I should have pinned that comment. Oh my
Oh,
God. Why
that
you
nigga
do
Tank.
him like that? Jay Gibson, why
Oh,
oh Jay Gibson, why you do him like that? Damn, Jay.
I see something.
Man.
No, you,
Said, no, you don't.
no, you
Oh my God, man.
don't.
I
God,
hope whatever Tevin is doing, I hope whatever Tevin is doing, he's good and he's getting the fights he need because at some point, man, all of us, everybody got to make money to provide for their family. And for some people, boxing becomes a 9 to 5. So I'm hope whatever he got going on, Mickey Bay got going on, because I don't see Mickey Bay over with Devin and them like that, like I used to. So I don't know what his situation is, but I hope he's all right. I hope he's doing good. This is a tough sport, man. And you walk in depending to make money on it, and if you ain't making no money, and for whatever reason you're not getting paid what you're supposed to in these fights, you're gonna have to take some responsibility in that. Rather, if somebody's cheating you, or you just don't know no better, or you just taking the money because you're glad to get paid, you're gonna have to take some responsibilities in your failures. We got to take responsibility in our failures, man. We can't blame anybody. Because if you ain't educated enough, people are gonna walk in and they're gonna take over you. You don't have to be the best reader. You ain't got to be the best reader. But I can tell you this: I know when some shit don't add up. You heard D Free? I don't have to be the best reader, but damn it, I know when something don't add up. You ain't gonna give me a piece of change and then think that that's gonna be sit well with me. It don't work like that.
nope.
You got to give me everything.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Jay Gibson. If that was Tevin Farmer throwing his belt in the trash, he would have missed the whole can. What? Y'all not gonna give me Tank Davis? Man, fuck this belt. Missed the whole goddamn can.
Yo, yo, man. You know what? I'm not doing this, man. I can't. I can't. Hey, Tevin, if anybody ever show you this, it's all love. It's all
I know
yo,
we that clowned you about your
yo,
defect.
your man said he'd have missed the whole. Oh my
Tell you right
God.
now, I'm gonna tell you right now, if they would have made the fight, I would have sold. Even if I didn't know neither one of those fighters, and I just happened to watch a highlight reel of both of those guys, I'm gonna look at Tevin Farmer and be like, hold up, that nigga cockeyed. I'm going with the other dude. That nigga, he can't see the goddamn punches. I'm going with him.
Tevin better not retire and become a judge. You know what? You ain't shit. You know what, Jay Gibson? Really? He better not retire and become a judge.
Oh hell,
I'm telling you.
he gonna get all the damn shots wrong.
Y'all, you know what? Y'all are hell, boy. Man, let my man, let my man TF live.
He can live, just not as a judge.
There you go. Let my man TF live for nothing, man. Jesus Christ. Don't do my man like that. My man TF be putting in work, man. He put in a lot of work. Gotta give my man some type of credit. That's crazy, man. Who we get? So we got Boots this week. I gotta come back and talk about. You know what? I'm gonna come back and talk about Boots Friday.
Yeah.
Because of course I'm gonna watch the weigh-in. I'm gonna come back Friday to talk about Boots. Um,
Yeah.
we talked about the doula, but this whole thing wasn't about a doula. Doula might be the talk tomorrow. I don't know. Might get on the doula tomorrow. Oh, you know what? Or we might get on Keyshawn tomorrow. We're gonna get on somebody tomorrow. We're gonna get on somebody. I want to get Bomac up here. That's what I really want to do.
You don't want to get
But,
Bo back up.
but I know he's getting back into the camp because I guess he got another fighter that's about to go or whatever. But I won't get him up here. I gotta get him up here because there's some questions that need to be answered, and I want to know why. I need Bomac up here just so I can ask some questions like why? Why
Huh?
can't we get this? So I am going to do that. So I'm gonna shut this down because I ain't got to. I'm not gonna be here too long. I gotta get myself together. Tiff is home, so get ready time to spend time with the baby. But we'll definitely be back tomorrow with this man. Oh, hey, there he go. What's up, Dream?
Hey, big ass.
You know what? I don't have to take that from you, Dream. I don't have to take that from you. What's up, Dream?
Shut up.
What's up, Dream?
Shut up.
Did you miss me?
No. You shut
You
up.
didn't miss me?
No, you shut up.
All right, Big Dream. I love you. I love you too, man. Okay?
Shut
You
up.
be good.
Shut up.
I ain't see my man Big Dream in a minute. What's up, Big Dream? What you doing, man?
Shut up.
That's all you gonna tell me is shut up? You're not gonna talk to me? You're not gonna have a rational conversation with me, Big Dream?
Yeah. You better shut up. Nah.
He said you better shut up now.
Why you wanna keep doing this to me, Dream? I thought we was cool.
Shut up.
We not cool? We not cool?
Shut up.
So you wanna fight?
Shut
That's
up.
what you wanna do? You wanna fight?
Ah.
Let's fight.
Shut up.
Come on.
Shut
You
up.
wanna fight? I don't care nothing about you telling me to come on, let's fight. Let's fight. Put your hands up. My man Dream. That's my guy. Come on.
Okay.
That's my boy, man. I was so looking forward to seeing him, man. Yeah, he's standing on business today, man. That's what the true meaning of standing on business. He stands on business for real. That's my man, man. I wish I could see him, man. I'm gonna have to come down there to see him now.
I don't know. We might it might be a change of plan again. We don't know. We still got a while. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah. You got more than enough time to be exact. You got way more than enough time. But yo, man, I'm gonna get up out of here free. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. We're gonna get back doing this. Right back at it.
All right, that's fine.
Yo, y'all going on tonight? Anybody going on tonight?
Yeah, me and BBO going on at 8:05.
I seen his thumbnail already. It's gonna be hell. I seen it already. So
Yep.
I'm gonna be. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be like, let's see how this goes.
Yep.
It is what it is. All right, free. I'ma holler at you.
All right. Peace.
All right, peace out. Peace out.